YouTube, Robert the Monster Among Marks Drap here, and I'm back again with my good friend and tag team partner, Sierra. How we doing tonight?
We're doing good.
That's wonderful. I mean, I had so much fun with this Smackdown Live. I gotta say, this was very, very good. I loved just about the entirety of this show, and it was very much built around, this whole SmackDown Live was built around Miz and Maurice versus Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. And I was okay with it because it was kind of an intercut thing. Speaking of, yeah, go ahead.
So I like the idea that this week was all about Miz, Maurice, Daniel Bryan, Brie Bella, because this is the only storyline that we can actually really build upon right now, because we can't do anything with the tag team division until we get the match next week.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Samoa Joe AJ Styles, that just peaked this week with the one little bit that Joe and Styles did.
Oh yeah. The rest of the card on the SmackDown side is pretty much already set up and as good as it needs to be to get there. Hell, could we just have like NXT TakeOver and a SmackDown Live pay-per-view, and Raw can just go sit on the sidelines for a while?
No, because I need 205 Live to be on a pay-per-view too.
I mean, we can do that. There's plenty of space.
So no, I comedically and storyline wise, this episode was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Granted, the wrestling in the main event might not be instant classic or anything of that nature, but it was entertaining as fuck, and you know it.
Oh hell yeah. Sometimes you don't have to have sometimes you don't have to have a 5-star classic to love everything about the match. And especially because we start out with start off SmackDown with Renee already in the ring, and Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella come down to the ring to be interviewed. We actually then cut to a replay of last week before they get a video of Maurice and Miz in an empty arena calling the pair out. And it's like, okay, that's kind of dumb. But okay, I get your point.
But to Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella's credit,
yeah,
they did turn that around into that coward angle.
Oh yeah.
So it worked very well on both sides, in my opinion. I have like quotes, so you might want to go through, because I'll get a little sidetracked with quotes.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that they're ready to fight Miz and Maurice, but they're not even in the building. But we get Zelina Vega and Andrade Cien almost coming out to insult the pair. Fucking love it. Fucking love it. And then we get the match now again between Andrade and Daniel Bryan. This very much mirrored their first match, and I was okay with it. It was like, all right, fine. That works. The fucking turnbuckle to the outside knee jump lift thing that fucking Andrade did looked super bad. Like, that looked ugly. He should never do that again.
And I don't want to say that he should never do it again. We all thought it looked... So you're talking about when Andrade put Daniel Bryan's neck into the bottom turnbuckle and then did a running double knees to it?
No. This was okay. Super early in the match. Daniel Bryan is
early in the match. I was actually putting away some dishes, so
okay.
Missed the first.
Daniel Bryan's standing in the corner, and he sees that Andrade is about to go and give him a running knee lift, and he fucking like dodges out the way, and as he does, the knee hitting the top turnbuckle causes him to somehow dip outside the ring, and like I said, it looked bad. That looked like you should not do that move because it looked like it hurt you. Kind of bad.
Well, and you also have to think a lot of these wrestlers do know how to sell a move. Maybe that was a plan. Maybe that was a botch. I think it worked with the match.
Yeah.
I don't think we should ban him from doing this move. If they
Oh, no.
purposely meant to botch it, then fine. If he actually botched it, maybe he can go back and practice again, because obviously that's something he thought that he knew to a confidence that he could perform it on TV.
Well, and I mean, I don't have a problem with a wrestler attempting to deepen their move repertoire, because that just makes matches better. But in a sense, I would have rather have him hit the running knee lift against the turnbuckle and kind of bounce back and then sell it in the ring, because that to me looks just as vicious, but protects him from a fucking head bump on the outside. So,
then to counter your disagreement with that, let's move to Almas doing the moonsault into the standing moonsault, because that was beautiful.
Perfect.
Or as I said earlier, the setup with Daniel Bryan and the neck and the back of the turnbuckle into the double knees, because everybody knows about the injury with Daniel Bryan. We can expect to see plenty of neck-related instances while he's back wrestling.
I hate that he keeps agreeing to it. I hate it. It's like, dude, you just got back. I know you know your body better than anybody else on the planet, but don't go out there and take needless risks, please. We want to keep you around forever, and we want you to be more coherent than Shawn Michaels.
To counter, I think that Daniel Bryan knows what he's doing. Yes, it looks bad when I see it, but I have to keep in the back of my mind, he agreed to come back. He's heard from multiple doctors from everywhere. So if he's had multiple opinions all say the same thing, you're good to go, then you're good to go.
Yeah. Daniel Bryan,
obviously he has backed off on his more extreme stuff.
Yeah,
if you looked in the tape.
I have. Daniel Bryan wins. Brie Bella does not hesitate to attack Zelina Vega after the match. We get Miz and Maurice on the Titantron to taunt Daniel Bryan and Brie that they're out at a local restaurant that they have bought out so that they don't have to have anybody in the building, and that's fine. And we get the Mixed Match Challenge Season 2 announcement, and I'm actually intrigued.
I have all of the teams written down already, so we're good to go.
We get the roster again later in the show, but Daniel Bryan and Brie are stopped backstage, leaving with their luggage. They say they're going to dinner, probably at the very same restaurant that the Miz and Maurice are at. This then leads to the Charlotte and Becky interview. Oh my God. Loved the attitude from Becky. The crowd was completely behind her. I love the way these two interact. It was great. Just everything about this feud is wonderful for the women. Just can't get enough of it.
So I love Becky Lynch. I love that they did the heel turn with Becky Lynch.
Mm-hmm.
They've gotten her over, and so at this point, everyone's going to cheer for Becky.
Oh, yeah.
One, because it's been brought up, and two, because they're finally seeing Becky get what she wants. I think Becky is a decent heel character. I think I still need to get used to the character. Right. Because it felt like Charlotte was more in control of that interview than Becky was. Becky just had very easy, nonchalant replies. I did like the bit where she kept referring to Charlotte as royalty. I thought it gave her that nice little air. But I'm not sold on Becky Lynch as a heel. I'm still going to cheer the fuck out of her because I'm happy to see that she's getting what she deserves. But I need to get used to the heel. I need to see something that really stands out aside from I beat the shit out of Charlotte every week.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're not wrong. This does need to be a thing where they get involved with showing more than what they are, and I think they're slowly building that direction. We get a reminder.
Let's hope so, because we only have 1 week left, but it is then made official that it will be Charlotte versus Becky at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, and we also get the reminder that Orton versus Hardy will be a thing at Hell in a Cell, and that they're going to be showing video from both later in the evening.
So I have to commend WWE. So when they get these songs, they get these songs. So I say 2016 was probably the best year for the WWE songs that they used in promo, in video package, and in pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
This song I really like. It's actually really simple. It's like a couple of the same words, but this song with the video package and the way that everything was set up was perfect for Hardy. The only issue I had
Mm-hmm.
was that he thinks that Orton's big issue with him is that he has a connection to the WWE universe.
I mean,
I think it needs to go a little bit deeper than that.
you're not wrong. I do agree that this needs to be more than just, oh, I'm more over than you, because that's never an argument you really want to hear played out. And I'm not gonna want to hear something like that over and over and over again for the majority of a feud. It's just not fun.
But
Um,
let's be honest, in my opinion, Jeff Hardy could say absolute bullshit, and but his way of storytelling, the way the way he presented that entire video package, his storytelling abilities would sell me on maybe just about anything.
I agree. He's a supreme joy to behold when trying to build for a match. It's great. Speaking of matches, we get Naomi versus Peyton Royce with Billie Kay at ringside. I still think there are a few women on the mic that are better than these two.
I'm sorry,
It's
I just
great.
realized I skipped this match.
Yeah, there wasn't much.
It wasn't much. Naomi got
Naomi,
the win she so sorely needed.
yeah, Naomi gets the win with a sunset flip uh, before the Iconics just completely trash her. Asuka runs in for the save.
Asuka
Again,
looks
it's great to see the Empress.
Asuka looked so happy when she came out.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
no.
I know she always smiles before she's going in, but she looked so genuinely happy to be back.
How many
And
weeks
I
has it
know
been that
that
she's not been on TV and now she gets to fucking do something?
it was the last time she had a title
Match.
opportunity, like before SummerSlam.
Yep, that was been about
But
it.
I'm just there was rumblings that she needs to go back to New Japan because WWE is not using her properly.
I mean,
I think it's just they just needed to turn someone so they had a proper face to heel ratio.
eh,
And now that they can do this, oh, I'm so excited to see this tag match. If we are not, again, I know you said you're not into the women's tag team thing,
not really.
but if we're not setting up for a women's tag team thing, I don't know what we're doing. Again, I think you can be a tag team, do tag team matches, but still have a singles career.
I think there aren't enough women in the women's division to do both. I really don't.
I think the women have enough ability to do it.
But either way, we do get the Jeff Hardy promo video, which we talked about was wonderful to watch. Paige is on the phone backstage. Miz and Maurice show up. They get put into a match, and I loved the way that Miz is like, instead of being a bad GM, you could try being a good GM. She's like, oh, you can go, you can leave. If you do, don't come back ever.
The insinuation.
Just
I would like
love it. Perfect. Who
the
am I gonna be?
insinuation was good.
Yeah.
Um, I would like to think that she had been texting Daniel Bryan or Brie Bella prior to that, and then texted them immediately after.
Oh yeah, no, it works.
Because she looked, and then she was back down to that phone.
Yep. For me, it's like fucking our truth. Our truth just randomly wandering the back thinks he's found Carmella and mistake it's Maurice. He's like, you've been ducking me too much, Maurice. And the Miz is there. He's like, how dare you speak to my wife that way? I'm not Carmella. I don't know what Carmella sees in you. It's like,
Oh.
fucking wow. You're going to do that. It's
Just
great.
give me Ty Dillinger. Just give me Ty Dillinger.
Oh,
Please.
oh.
Ty Dillinger needs to come out of this too.
Yeah, this needs to be the stepping
Something's gotta give.
stone for Ty Dillinger. Let him go to being a heel on our truth and then step into a US title run. That'd be great.
Um,
Samoa Joe comes out.
I was a little confused. I was just like, aren't you supposed to be in Gainesville, sir? Aren't you supposed to be tucking in little Annie?
Oh God. Fucking Joe's promos
He
are always gold. Love
This
it to death.
promo though was amazing.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is what you
Can I
get
just
when you
can I
have.
just take the reins on this one?
Go for it.
I mean, first of all, you get the iconic "Oh Wendy,"
Hmm.
which people are popping for that. Um, he points out that he hasn't seen AJ all night, and then says, "But I'm not a monster. I only said what I said so you could get your husband back. My actions have forced him to care and look after the clan. And there's gonna be a lot more but it was so beautifully story told, and then he turns it around and says, but there's gonna be a lot more nights like this because I'm gonna make him go night night."
It's fucking great.
um Joe's promo abilities are amazing, and then you hear, oh god, did AJ Styles music hit? No, he said, "Where you at?" Because AJ showed up on the Tron.
Yep.
You don't threaten my family, he basically says, and then Joe asks, "Where you at?" And promo to the guy who had to hit the button.
Yep.
That was perfect.
That was great timing. Styles comes out. They have a scrap in the ring. The refs come down pretty quick after Styles misses a chair shot that hits the turnbuckle and turns out the LEDs. It's like, that's really great.
Turns out.
Yeah, I didn't want to do air quotes, but it did. Anyway, so refs
We
separate
get
them
our
out.
truth inside. I'm sorry, I'm jumping ahead. I got
know.
excited.
They separate them out. Fucking Styles does a phenomenal forearm through the refs and Joe, and then Paige
He
comes
takes
out.
out everybody.
Yep. Paige comes out with more
And then-
refs
yep.
to keep the two apart. Fucking Ty Dillinger and R-Truth find Carmella finally.
Oh my god.
Like, Truth's like, all right, let's have a truce, you and me, one night. You be by my side for the main event tonight when I face the Miz. When the other
And she's
Carmella,
completely against this.
and she's like,
no, she's completely against this at first.
Yep, and
then he brings up the fact. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting.
No, it's fine. Keeps and then Truth's like, don't. Ty Dillinger's like, don't tell her. And he's like, but she called her
Staten Island trash.
Staten Island trash. Fucking done. And then Ty's like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, just stay with me, young Padawan.
This is how you get into the main event.
Yep. It's like, if this has been an entire thing just to put himself into the main event of a Smackdown Live, and that he's just been trolling the fuck out of all of us, and he got there. Wow. But, oh god. Next we get the Randy Orton side of the Hell in a Cell match video promo.
Well, you know how I said I was adoring the Jeff Hardy promo, the video package?
Yep.
I can't say the same for Randy Orton because I feel like I've heard one Orton promo, I've heard them all. I do like that they went back in time and showed all the sadistic, messed up shit he's done so recently as burning down the Wyatt compound.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just bring that back up into memory because we were all still so terrified about, or angry that he didn't get charged for arson.
Oh, yeah. Committed literal arson, didn't get anything.
No, got over.
Just completely off the hook. Nobody cares.
But I mean, Roman Reigns has wrecked 5 cars to get himself over.
Wrecked 5 cars, ran somebody into an ambulance, ran somebody.
I was counting that.
Committed attempted vehicular homicide.
Attempted.
Well, he tried to kill him. It didn't work.
I know.
He tried to kill him.
It was had this not been the world of wrestling, it would have been confirmed via
Oh,
Killer Homicide.
yeah. Um, we get the triple threat tag team match: Usos,
So
Sanity, and Rusev Day.
before we get into this, I love Sanity.
Mm-hmm.
We both love Sanity, but
Absolutely.
at this point, yes, they're getting they still have build, they still have momentum, but at this point, I don't know if I want to see them obtain the status of a tag team wrestling as a tag team champions. I don't know if I'm ready to see Sanity. I don't know if I can deal seeing Sanity without Nikki Cross anymore.
Well,
Everything
here's
is changing so rapidly for them. I'm actually terrified I'm going to turn on NXT and find out she's not a part of Sanity anymore.
yeah. I mean, if she was just doing her own thing and being crazy, that would be fine. But the one thing I think they do they do still have a little bit of their momentum from NXT, and having them near the top of the NXT title. Sorry, the SmackDown tag title uh, picture is good because
I
I
mean,
mean you got the Bludgeon
this
Brothers, and then you got. Could you imagine a no DQ match between the Bludgeon Brothers and Sanity? The promos
that's what a
alone would
lot
be
of people
amazing.
thought. That's what a lot of people thought we were going to get when Sanity came up and the Bludgeon Brothers still had the titles.
Hmm.
Um my issue, my my so you said to see them this close in the picture. This was a qualifying match.
Yep.
We have to remember that. They didn't win a qualifying match. They held up most of they were the meat of this qualifying match,
Yep.
but they didn't win it.
Nope.
Corey Graves did bring in an interesting point. He brought in the the 3-man groups.
Hmm.
That's setting them up for a potential. They're gonna have a title chance, a title opportunity. I don't know if they're gonna achieve it
Well,
the first time they get it, or maybe we'd call up Nikki Cross and help them get the title that way.
well, in my head, it's here's the thing. It does need to be at least one time them winning on their own because it very much looks as though they want Sanity to help further the uh, they want other teams to help further the New Day's record breaking attempt. They've got two more left. They have to lose it and then regain it, lose it and then regain it again before they can even attempt for that number 8.
Wait, they're only 5-time. I
That's what I'm
thought
saying.
somebody held
They
9.
no, I think it's 7.
Don't the Dudley Boys hold 9?
I'm pretty sure it's 7, but I'm sure we can
Oh,
figure
I
that
thought
out
the
later.
Hardy Boys had held it 7 times.
We can figure it out later.
Oh
But
well. Yeah, we can
fucking
figure it out later.
Aiden English in this match. Let's talk about him getting his
Ah!
let's talk about him, earning his goddamn pay in this match. It
He
was fucking
he saved the
amazing.
match twice.
Yep, that fucking he got a he broke up a pinfall attempt. That's good. Then
Hmm?
the other one that he did that really got my attention, doing the DDT onto the apron. Just like, by the way,
Absolutely.
flap, you're done.
Here you go.
Fucking nailing
I
the
think I
match
saw.
kick was great
I
for
I
Rusev.
I can't say I didn't see. Did we already say that Rusev Day won? Because Rusev Day won.
Yep, I was just getting to that. Rusev hits the Machka kick on Eric Wolf for the 1, 2, 3.
Who? Did you say Eric Wolf? Hello? Oh no, did I lose you? I'm pretty sure you said Eric Wolf.
It's just I don't know what I can't help me. I mean, no. The hubby
His
might have
name is Eric
problems with
Young.
that. I know.
Alexander Wolf was ringside. I'm gonna correct you every time. I still can't get used to Killian Day's singlet.
Oh no, yeah, no. The thing is just it's a nightmare. Just stop making him wear those colors. Stop making him wear that singlet. I don't want to see it.
Please, please, please. I like my Harry and I'm not gonna nope. Stop, Sierra.
Yep. Moving
There's
on.
not a filter on this mouth. We need to move on.
We get a Connor's Cure video package before the rundown of the Mixed Match Challenge roster, which is
I appreciate Connor's Cure,
I
but
didn't
I'm
have to
already
watch it.
done with it.
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
already
have to
done
watch
with it.
Thankfully, because yours truly is a little busy person and likes to sleep, likes to get as much sleep as possible, I've been starting to go to bed a little earlier, and I've noticed also that by doing so, I can go back and watch it online and skip all the commercials. It's been great.
Sleep is for the weak.
Yeah.
I live on nicotine and caffeine.
Yeah, speaking of nicotine, I need to go before too long to the local vape shop to get myself some more juice because I finally, thanks to some money that I had pulled a while back that finally posted, have money to buy a tank and some vape juice for myself.
Okay.
So
But moving on, we
this.
did get the roster of the mixed tag team challenge on
Right.
Raw. We have Bobby Lashley teaming with Sasha Banks. I love Corey's little tidbit about she has someone else to stab in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Bailey and Balor. I am so excited for this because they were besties on NXT. Huh. We have the defending champions team Little Big. We have the throwaway team of Alicia Fox and Jinder Mahal.
I didn't.
We have the crazy cat. We have the crazy Canadian cat ladies, Natalia and Owens. Natalia and Kevin Owens.
Is this how we're
For
gonna?
us,
Is this how we're gonna flip Natty? That would be okay.
I'd be okay with it. I think she's gonna do it on her own terms. I think Owens might plant a seed though.
Yeah.
But for SmackDown Live, we have Carmella and R-Truth, so we've already forecasted that this is going to be a thing for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Team Oscum, or Oscum Miz, I hate the way they said that. The champs, Charlotte and Styles, Lana and Rusev, we can't mix the husband and wife teams up. Naomi and Jimmy are back too.
I'm okay with this.
I'm okay with this. Surprisingly, I wanted to say that SmackDown doesn't have a throwaway team, but I don't know if they're going to use R-Truth or Lana as throwaways.
I think both, yes. There's your first round losses right there.
Well, that's 2 losses for SmackDown because the only obvious throwaway team on Raw is Fox and Mahal, unless they're going to have the defending champions lose in the first round.
No, I think it's going to be Fox and Mahal lose, and I also could see Balor and Bayley.
No!
Believe me, I don't want to say it either, but that's what I
think we got. The Hugger has joined Balor Club. It's the Hugger Club again.
Speaking of
moving on
to
the main event,
things we should move into. Miz with Maurice at ringside versus R-Truth with Carmella. The fucking promo by Miz before the match was interesting. Fucking Carmella raps with R-Truth as they're on their way to the ring. That's great.
She doesn't rap. She says, "What's up?"
It works. She could.
You know that's how they're going to enter for the Mixed Match Challenge.
Oh, yeah. Having her rap would be fine. I would be okay with it.
No, but it's cute. I actually really like Truth and Mella together. They're freaking adorable. Maurice acknowledging Corey Graves, the voice of our generation, calling her the mother of the century. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yep.
I didn't take a lot of notes, but the freaking spinning corkscrew that R-Truth did, that Miz purposely moved away and then fell.
Yep, it's like I have to sell this, but I don't want to.
Oh, or all I have is what was that truth times 2.
I think
the spinning corkscrew was the first one.
The second one was where he did the fucking splits in the middle of the ring for no goddamn reason.
No. He lifted his leg for Miz's pinning attempt before Miz even had his arm underneath to scoop it.
Yeah,
Because
I've seen
everybody
that once or twice.
ringside started busting out laughing.
Yep. It's like, I'm gonna let you have this for a second. Nope. Fucking Truth steals one because with a roll up because Daniel Bryan
Be-
and Bree show up. This then leads to them beating, getting into the ring to try and beat down the It couple. Before Andrade Cien Almas and Selena Vega show up to turn the
Why did
tables.
Carmella and Truth book it? I thought
Yeah,
they were gonna have an even thing right here, and then Truth and Carmella just like, nope, we won. Bye.
yep, don't need this. This is y'all's problem, not my problem.
2 weeks in a row, I see my favorite couple in WWE beat down by my other favorite tandems in WWE.
Yep. But Andrade Cien Almas and Selena Vega end up in the Yes Lock. This then leads to Miz and Maurice kind of faking like they're coming into the ring to get them to let go, and the faces standing tall.
Woo!
This is gonna be a
Wait,
good.
wrong person.
That's okay. This is gonna be a good rivalry. I have a lot of high hope for this.
Oh yeah. This again, something that's been building for 8 years. Both of these guys are seasoned veterans when it comes to storytelling, in and out of ring, in promo, just in their social medias. This is going to be amazing. My only fear is, again, SmackDown put on such an amazing show this week. Is the go home show going to be total crap?
I don't think so. I've got them. I've got them by a mile doing better than
I
Raw
have
for the go
so
home.
the only thing I really need for the SmackDown go home show then is I need to see a climax, not the climax 4, but I need to see another level for Becky Lynch
That would be nice.
for Hell in a Cell, just because it just feels like she's playing heel. She's not actually a heel.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see something with the tag team division. I need to see the New Day interact with either Rusev Day or the Bar. I need to see that.
That would be
And
nice.
then I don't think I need to see anything else for Styles and Joe
Here's my counterpoint to
because
that statement. I actually do. In fact, I need to see one thing. I need the match to be announced, like on the go home show, as a no disqualification stipulation type match. They need something like that for this rivalry. Now, since they're
the fact
not
that
taking the cell, they can do something else.
they need to take the cell. If they're gonna do a stipulation for for the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, it needs to be the Hell in a Cell match.
But
Someone needs to say, "I'm gonna take you to hell," and then we get Hell in a Cell.
but we've already got two.
That was my
I don't.
terrible Vince McMahon.
That's fine. Uh, but we've already got two matches so far that are going to be
I'm okay
contested
with
at Hell
every
in a
single
Cell.
match being in freaking Hell in a Cell.
That's the problem that I have with stipulation pay per views like this. It it
I think for the
hurts the
buildup
match.
of this pay-per-view, a lot of them could be in Hell in a Cell.
Well,
I
no, I
feel
agree.
Bliss and Rousey don't need to be in a cell.
Nope.
I feel Roman and Braun definitely need to be in the cell.
Hell yeah.
Um, what are Seth and Dean doing? Are they doing anything yet?
I
Are they gonna?
think
They're definitely gonna do something with McIntyre. No,
no, they're
no,
not going to put him in there
no.
quite yet. I think that at Hell in a Cell and on Monday we're going to get the announcement of the rematch clause, which is going to be
I
B
just
Team versus McIntyre Ziggler for
pre-show.
yeah, probably. And then we're going to have
So I think
probably
okay. Sorry.
Revival's going to screw over Ziggler McIntyre on that one. But
Nah. Yeah.
yeah. So next, uh, like I said, there's some matches on the card that definitely deserve to be in Hell in a Cell. And
Charlotte Becky.
Charlotte and Becky, a little early, but
Becky's already
I
said
could
the
see
word
it.
hell.
But
She
yeah,
used the word hell in one of her promos. I think because it's the demolition of a friendship, the explosion of a friendship, they shouldn't be able to get away from each other. Compact that, make that even bigger than it needs to be.
yeah.
I think they're wasting the wrong women's match on a Hell in a Cell match.
Who's gonna be? Yeah, there one in the match? There's not.
Isn't Bliss and Rousey?
Nope.
I thought there was a woman. Charlotte and Becky need to be in a Hell in a Cell.
Yep.
Um, I'm okay
Agreed.
with Orton Hardy in Hell in a Cell.
Yep.
I'm
That's
okay
fine.
with Reigns and
Strowman.
Strowman.
Yep.
I feel like I thought there was one more. I'm okay if AJ and Joe would be Hell in a Cell too.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
I feel like with where their feuds are, with those feuds where they are and where they've built them up so quickly, they can do the Hell in a Cell matches.
Yep. All right. Final thoughts on this episode of SmackDown Live. I'd give it a solid 7. They did a really good job of building up for Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. Again, I just think that they set the bar high for them for next week, and I really hope they don't disappoint.
Yep. Well, let us know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hit that like button, maybe subscribe and share, and hit the bell for the notifications. We do this every day after a WWE show, which means tomorrow night we're going to be covering our Wrestle Boys from NXT and 205 Live. So join us tomorrow night. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you all then. Later.
Bye.